Welcome to our webinar, our webcast here. We are talking to you from rainy East Lansing, Michigan at Michigan State University. My name is John Madden. I'm the director of the Spartan Marching Band. Associate Director of Bands. I have colleagues with me, Dr. Cormac Cannon, Assistant Director of the Spartan Marching Band, and Dr. John Weber, our Percussion Instructor, and this is Mr. Orlando Suttles, our Color Guard Instructor. And the four of us have worked together, three of us have worked together for many years. Dr. Cannon has just finished 1 year with us on the staff. But the four of us have spent a lot of time talking about maybe what we're going to invest with you this morning. And that's some things about our program at Michigan State with the Spartan Marching Band, and then maybe some helpful ways to think about your marching band program forming itself for the upcoming fall. So I'll start with a roundtable topic for all of us to chime in on, but the idea that in our case, on our academic calendar, our school year just finished. Exams were last week. So our thinking is this is summer vacation now. A lot of folks watching right now are high school band directors, high school students, maybe other college band colleagues. Their schedules may differ just a little bit, but for the most part, we're all in that time of year where we're thinking about getting the fall ready. So for us, the most important thing is creating a foundation that is going to set us up for success in the fall. That involves several things. Cormac and I have just spent 4 weeks of meetings with our students, our student leaders, creating a list of expectations for next year. They're highly involved in the process. We also analyze student feedback from the previous fall. We read a lot of detail about how they think the process went, items for improvement. It's a lot of heartfelt conversation. It's a lot of close the door and really tell it the way it is. That's an important part of what we do. But we give our students access to us, and it's a really important part of our communication. John does the same thing with the drum line. They're involved in spring auditions right now, and I'll let him talk about that in a little bit. Our color guard has just finished a winter guard season, which has become an extension of our fall color guard program, and it's ready to go. It's full speed ahead. Now it's time to think about marching band after it being dormant on purpose for a long time. I mean, I say that to the students all the time. I think a lot of students would like to, as soon as marching band is over, start sort of retooling next year's band, and it's healthy to leave it alone. And it gives it a certain energy when it is time to think about it. So full time like we are right now. John, I'll ask John first, talk about the audition schedule we're going through right now with the drumline and what our friends out there in the drumline world might be able to gain from kind of our system.
Well, the first thing that we do is when the season is done in the end of the fall and after we hopefully go to a bowl game, we come back and we have kind of help sessions, which we use to help people. It's just time that we have that help high school students that are incoming. And that's 2 hours a week that we have the people who are currently in the drum line, the people who are voted on by the other people, the section leaders of the group lead these help sessions for anybody who wants to attend, if they're high school students, junior high students, college students, where we get people together and just play and improve. And that is all geared towards improving anybody who wants to improve in the area, but it also is geared towards auditions, which, as Mr. Madden, we're in the middle of right now. We have 2 weekends that we use for auditions, 9 to 5 a Saturday about a week and a half ago, and then another 9 to 5 this Saturday. And it's run similar to a lot of auditions at drum corps camps and things like that. But it's again a feedback-based system where we really try and help people out understand what they need to do, how they improve. Should we start talking about expectations? Or?
Yeah, let me ask you to elaborate. For say those that are part of smaller programs, smaller high school programs, maybe a small drum line, but maybe motivated student leaders, directors that don't have as many resources. For them to imitate, here's how I sum it up with our percussionists in the marching band. They just love to play. They play all the time. They always are drumming. My colleagues on camp, there's a spot on our campus where our percussion equipment is stored, and right outside that building, you can see somebody drumming almost all the time, even if it's snowing outside. So they love to drum. So how does this breed into the high school student culture to improve the drumline experience, but not having the student go over the top or cross the line with over prioritizing that kind of drumming versus their responsibility, say, in the concert band with the music that they have there?
Well, I'd say that the first thing that you have to do with any students for anything is somehow to motivate them, and motivate them to succeed at whatever they're doing. So if they're exposed to things that they can appreciate and enjoy, whether that's having them watch groups, having them see things online. There's all these wonderful resources that people can use, like this site, banddirector.com and Vic Firth, and all these sites, getting them to be motivated to achieve. And that could be for everything, as you said, for people who prioritize marching band and maybe not the other sides of things. Get them to go to a local university concert, get them to see things that are excellent that they can be motivated by. And I think that's first and foremost, is having students that are motivated to achieve a really high level.